Hey everyone. So I have to keep it quiet. I'm here in Richland, Washington at the Richland Masonic Lodge. This is where I learned some really cool things about the way Masons do alignments using these angles and compasses. And so this particular lodge was constructed with this in mind. And it has east, west, north, south alignments. So when I was doing my map research, I located their esoteric alignments. I learned the Masonic secrets quite organically. I didn't really need any help. It just sort of started to flow through me. I started to learn like what that Master Mason lesson is. And I just sort of like, personally, I learned a lot from it. And there's things that you learn from Freemasonry that like I learned in my job when I was a radio frequency engineer, and it always involved these types of angles and azimuths and alignments. And so what I've been trying to tell people in my material is that there's quite a bit of lessons within Freemasonry that if you're open to learning those lessons, that you're going to understand some pretty amazing things that are going on in the world. And so I want to share something with you that's pretty amazing. So the way this building's constructed, if you are at the top of it and you aim a line, so say you're like right in the center and you just aim a line straight in the center point of this particular building, you aim at 33 degrees. When it goes out that way, it goes straight to my family's farm. Pretty amazing, right? Straight to the farm I lived at for 5 years, from 1985 to 1989. Then, when you go the other way, that way, so the opposite of 33 degrees is the opposite 180, is 213 degrees, okay? When you go 213 degrees, 213, remember that number, that's important because 213s, there's a lot of things going on with that number corruption. But there's also something kind of miraculous and esoteric that goes on within that teaching of the 33 degrees. And so what I'm trying to explain to people is that they're always trying to explain to you like, boo, spooky, evil. Like they're always trying to tell you like 33 and Masons, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just telling you like what I found about the number 33 was something completely different than they've told you. And I believe I'm closer to the true meaning of it than anybody else, because if you look, guys, it's pretty obvious. Like my meaning is it. What I'm telling you is what it's about. It's about this exact concept, angles and azimuths. That's what this is. Hey, look at that G. Not an E, it's a G. Funny that. Who's really giving you the secrets, guys? Come on. Who's trying to help you? Who's trying to bring us all closer together? All I'm trying to say, guys, is you can't judge everybody the same. And this is one group that I know has been scapegoated a lot. I'm not one of them, okay? I'm not an apologist for anybody or anything else like that. I'm just saying, like, it's just like a religion or a faith or whatever else like that. Until you really know and you've dug deeper, you don't really know. And me personally, like, there was a time when I didn't really know. And so I made a lot of the same evaluations as other people, and they weren't accurate. This particular building taught me so much about, like, some miracles that are going on right now. And if I hadn't learned about the map research in this particular building, I'm not sure where I'd be right now. If the Masons hadn't put this building here and aligned it at 33 degrees to where my farm was, 213 degrees to where I lived in Oregon, it lines up perfectly, guys. I thought that's pretty amazing, right? So think about that. That's one thing. But then this thing also aligns perfectly with the Astoria column in Oregon at 270 degrees. Then when you split the difference between 270 and 213, it aims straight at the Stonehenge that I reported from earlier today. I'm not even sure a lot of these Masons know that, but it's true.